welcome to the Late Night Gamer and an unboxing video of a product that is very special to me. And I was never in my dream thought I would be able to own this product. Look at this. This is Festung Budapest. It's not in shrink wrap. I have not opened it. So obviously it's used. The counters are most likely punched. But I was able to get it for a reasonable price. Very, very reasonable price. So and it was even from within my own country, so I didn't have to pay any expensive transport fees. Still it was expensive, but not anywhere near as expensive as it could have been if I had gone on eBay. I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't for this particular guy that sold this to me. So thank you, Mr. Combat Wombat, if you see this. That's what I want to do today, is to open up this box and have a look inside. I'm very excited. Historical module. This is where my heart is. Historical battle, big historical battle about Budapest in the final days of the war. Yeah. Festung Budapest. This is it. I'm opening it up. Oh. Yes. Right. It's full of newspapers. He has kept it nice and clean, nice and neat. Here's even the slip, what should be in there. And the rules. Well, it's not punched, it's not fully punched. Fantastic. So these are yeah, let me just do it like this. I probably shouldn't pretend to know what these things are because I really don't. But it seems to be some kind of what? Campaign game? Force organizer. Okay, so if you play the campaign, you will organize your troops, I guess. I'm faking it, I don't know. Some way or the other. Yeah, and for the Germans. And for the Soviets. I must admit that history-wise, I don't know too much about this battle around Budapest. But obviously it was the Russians that came there first and liberated Budapest. Sheets that are normally there. Oh, and here we are straight up with the scenarios. So, scenarios. Right, a 5-turn scenario. Number 1. Uncles and Pups, 1944, December 1944. Soviets and Hungarian and German, SS Freiwilligen Cavalry. Yeah. At the narrow passage, yeah. This is actually page 104 of the scenario number 14. That sounds very strange. Yeah, I won't go through all of them like this, but sufficient to say there are many scenarios. Wow, there's one massive one for sure. So many scenarios. Return of the Black Company. Wow, it looks like big scenarios. Then the rule book for Festung Budapest, or the special rules. Good ASL style. Oh, okay. Illustrations. Yeah, I won't flip through all of them, but sufficient to say there are many pages to learn. Sellers, oh man. Oh. Even more scenarios hiding here. another organizer, so we have one player, so one for each player. Or two for me, as I tend to play this mostly solitaire. Well, I shouldn't say I tend to play it mostly solitaire because I haven't really played it, but that's my plan, solitaire gaming. It doesn't seem punched at all, so that's a bit surprising. These are Russians. Russian infantry. So when I have Beyond Valor, I wonder why they have these Russians here. Do you need them? Does anybody know? I'm sure you need them, but why are there more Russians than there are in Beyond Valor? Alright, put the maps aside for now. This is a massive module. I'm quite impressed with that. Even more scenario. Oh my goodness, really? Let's have a look at the pink slip. I need to look at this. Doesn't say how many scenarios. 4 maps, 9 counter sheets, chapter and dividers, and scenario cards. 2 identical sets. Oh, that's why there's so many, right? There is 2 identical sets of scenario cards. Due to the double-sided nature of many of the scenario cards, we have included a second set for ease of use. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's why there are so many. Okay. Right. Wow. Back to the counter sheets. There is not a single counter punched in this game. Can you believe that? This is like a brand new product. Can I punch it? I don't wanna. This like if I punch it, it's like a collector's item that I really have problems to punch. I just have to do it, I think, to start. So, Russians. Can somebody tell me why there are more Russians here? I don't understand that. You truly can't use all the Russians in Beyond Valor and then really need more. I don't know, I don't understand it. Lots of Russians, 2 counter sheets of Russians. Some gliders. Yeah, information counters. Fortified building locations. I guess this is special to Festung Budapest. And small counters, small information counters, prep fire, first fire, all this kind of stuff, fire lanes. I don't know what these are, and I don't know what these are, look like movement arrows of some sort, and these are some tank. Yeah. Buda, Hungarian and Buda volunteer regiments. So these obviously fight on the Russian sides and these on the German sides, that's what I think, if you look at the color. Yeah. Oh my. Now I lost count of the counter sheets. That's funny. What I like is that they have the regimental symbol. At least I think it is. This is the Panzerdivision 13. Oi. Punching. And the Panzerdivision Feldherrnhalle. I don't know what that means. But they have a different symbol, so that's very, very nice. I like that. Kampfgruppe Europa. This gives a special flavor, special historical flavor. Very, very nice. SS troops. Yeah. Kampfgruppe Europa. Alright. And some Hungarian infantry fighting on the German side, obviously. They don't have any special symbols, they just have this identifier. And perhaps this is the symbols, I don't know. V. I don't know. There's a militia, arrow cross militia with, yeah. But I almost forgot the maps. 1, 2, 3, 4 paper maps. I'm going to pause and clear out so we can have a better look at the maps. Yeah, okay, so I don't have table space to put out all the maps. These are just 2 maps and they do overlap. So you can build them up. This is the northwest map and the northeast map on this side, and there are a southeast and southwest map as well, which will go here and build out in this direction. So it's quite big. So the colors are not so crisp as the normal ASL maps. I have one here for comparison. You can clearly see that this is much clearer because it's cardboard and it has a clearer color than these paper maps. And you can also see the size. So one of these maps are actually 4 standard ASL maps in size. So that means that these paper maps should be 16 normal ASL maps in terms of player size. But you can see that the buildings are much larger, so it's much more zoomed in, which is, I don't know how that is going to work. I am guessing that, well, I don't know how the movement costs and all this affects that, but you clearly see that these buildings are much larger than these buildings here on the standard map. Yeah, I don't know. The roads are also thicker, so it's clearly much more zoomed in. But having said that, I think, I mean, these buildings here, they look really like a Festung for sure. So there's going to be some tough battles in the buildings. Up here, this is a proper city for sure, absolutely a proper city. There are some terrain structures I'm not familiar with, hedges perhaps. Railroad, I have no idea how that works. Stone, wooden buildings, the lots, really have a lot of stuff here. This must be the railroad station, no? Probably. And some kind of road across this open field. Yeah, I can't wait to get beyond Valor and then the information counters I need so I can start playing this game. Module dependency, I have no idea. I think I can play some scenarios, but not all. I probably lack these Axis miners. Dune battalions, is that what it's called? Well, I must say though that even though these are paper maps, they are quite sturdy. It's not thin paper. It's not, yeah, it's not fine paper. It's, you know, it feels like a map actually. Funny thing to say, but I'm not afraid of tearing it. course I will put this under plexi when I play, because I don't like these sort of bulges. To answer some of my questions, it says here Festung Budapest is not a complete game, but I need the rules and Beyond Valor to play the game. So soon, hurry up Mr. Mailman and bring me Beyond Valor so I can play this game. Yep, hopefully that gave you an idea of what's inside Festung Budapest. There are a couple of videos on Festung Budapest online, but nothing as detailed as this, I think. Hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned on my channel. Perhaps sometime in the future we will start and play some scenarios in this fantastic, interesting looking module. Until then, and until my next video, bye bye and see you soon.